reaching people that are going to be interested in your service is always of interest to speakers, authors, coaches, etc. But in a world of social media, you're dealing with people that you know versus people that don't know you who are likely to buy you. And a good service that is available now that can help you with that is called ExpertClick. And right now, joining us live from his office in Washington, D.C. is Mitchell Davis, who is in charge of that and has helped many people in many ways. Mitchell, thanks for being with us today.
Hello, Terry.
Nice to have you here today. Well, tell us a little bit first, for those that don't know about ExpertClick, what it is and what benefits you offer to both sides of people that you work with.
ExpertClick is a legacy product called the Yearbook of Experts, a source book of people available for interview by the news media. We've done the book since the 1980s. We went to the web in the 1990s. We created News Release Wire, a push technology. PR Week called us a dating service of public relations. Because
I like that.
Experts, and the journalists use the experts on their programs. The New York Times called us Dial an Expert. The journalist finds the expert in the book or on the website at expertclick.com, where you can create a profile page, the press room page about who you are and what you do. The basic profile page is free of charge on the website. But many members use the News Release Wire, which is the push technology that reaches out through email, Google Feed, LexisNexis, to find and reach beyond the people they know in social media.
Yeah, and I think that's important because we know social media is good. Yes, we need to be there. That's part of today. But there's a lot of people who would want to hire you that aren't there. So tell us some of the ways that you do that and some of the strategies that you have seen that work for specific speakers.
Because our system allows you to reach past your blog, reach past social media, your content goes to Google News, your content goes to LexisNexis. Robert Siciliano, a speaker in Boston, NSA member, puts in a daily news release, daily information about who he is, what solutions he has to his home security, to identity theft. He's become a leading identity theft speaker because of all the inbound links he gets on the keyword identity theft. And he uses me to put out those news releases that run more traffic from his news release to his homepage. He's done 500,000 visits to his news releases. He's a shining star that brings content to the ExpertClick system on identity theft and other topics.
Yeah, I think it's good because
he's getting traffic.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point you make there because many speakers and coaches, they are experts and they want to get their message out, but they're not doing it as well as they could. But having that proactive daily release, doing that. And I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, on your site, we can put in like a newsletter with HTML. Is that correct?
Because we're open and we know who our people are, we can accept both HTML and scripts. And that allows you to put in your news release on your homepage the opt-in for my email newsletter. And when you opt in on the email newsletter, people can you can figure out who's opting in from their email. I think it's so important. You know, last week I was at Dreamforce in San Francisco, which is the big Salesforce convention. And I went to a mashup session on Twitter and Facebook. And a lot of what's going on these days is once you have somebody's email, you can find out who they are. You know, LinkedIn bought Reportive. Reportive will tell you who the LinkedIn owner is of an email address.
Yes.
So the old days of having to have Joe Smith at bigcompany.com to figure out, that doesn't matter anymore. You can reverse out almost any email address of a decent lead and figure out who they are. So when you can get the email in to your email list, you know who they are, you know how to market to them.
Yes, exactly. That Reportive is a good tool that I know I talk about in some of my programs on time management for social media. And it's a great little tool to find out that information. You're right. Once you've got the email, then you're getting a lot of information there. Well, if someone says, gee, this sounds like a good tool, a good way to use that, and they want to get some more information, Mitch, what's the best way for them to reach you?
Just go to our website, expertclick.com, or call our main phone number, 202-333-5000.
All right, very good. Well, we appreciate all that you've done to help many people and appreciate you joining us here today.
Super. Thank you, Terry.